What is up, guys? My name is Lawrence Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about something a little different. This is Nightmares Come True, a game I've been working on for the past couple of months now. It's kind of like FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, if you're not aware. As in, it's a one-screen horror game where you have to do various actions in order to get rid of entities. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about, these entities and how the game works. So, let's get started. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the entities. These entities are what make up the gameplay. So first up we have the Skinner. The Skinner is a black tall figure who feeds off people's skin, hence the name. He's one of the two branches a Loch Ness can grow up to be. And I'll talk about that later. But this is what a Skinner looks like. What you have to do for him is hide from him. He has two phases, one where he's coming out of the vent and one where he's searching. You can tell by this from the outline of his eyes being thinner. Oh shoot. The next entity is the Runner. The Runner is a very fast entity. Will charge at anyone he sees as a threat or prey. However, he will be paralyzed via most contact with most forms of fabric. The way you deal with this guy is you have to block him, and you can do that by doing stuff. Yeah. Next up we have Poltero. Poltero is a trickster poltergeist that sees people who cannot complete his challenge. I'm not even gonna. So there's three forms of Poltero. One where he's basic, one where he's defeated, and one where if you fail to tell him apart, yeah. What happens is he appears out of a closet and he duplicates, and you have to click the real one. Flood. Flood appears as a radioactive goop who floods people's views. When covering the whole victim, he will proceed to digest the prey as their skin melts. Can be pushed away from hand contact. This guy sounds a lot more scarier than he actually is. All you have to do is hold click on him, and he's gone. Animedia. Animedia thinks of herself as a famous star of some kind. She talks about stopping pollution via buying merch, which is all completely false. Ugh. Though annoying, she is not a threat at all. And she is also friends with Rapisaw, which we'll talk about that later. Axel. Axel is a bodiless axolotl who likes to sleep on comfy objects. He himself cannot be harmful, but he makes it hard to use your blanket, meaning Runner is an issue combined with him. Yeah. He's just a bodiless axolotl. He has two forms, one where he's sleeping and one when you wake him up. Locked. Locked is an entity made of a goop-like substance and cannot take a fully physical form. Locked will feed off of its victim's sanity as a means to feed. It's one of the two forms a Loch Ness can grow up to be as. And he actually didn't have a physical form when I first made him, but I decided to make one. Anyway, Rapisaw. Rapisaw is a creature with saw-like blades attached to his hands. He uses these to temporarily blind his victims. We found that its brain resembles more like one of a dog than a human. He is friends with Animedia. He doesn't have legs or arms. He's just a stubby little guy. Tracer. Tracer is a friendly entity that says he wants to guide you while singing a tune. He is the one that led you to the basement. Though not hostile, he requires you to stand on him. Failure to do so can lead to head injury. Sketcher. Sketcher is a punky entity, as in he will sing rock music as you have to avoid touching him. He is the brother of Tracer, though acts the exact opposite of him. Touching him will cause you to be knocked dead. Expulsion. Expulsion is by far the most hostile entity in the basement. he will appear either left or right of you and gives you little time to react. Failing to hide or block will cause him to bite your head and spine out. It's gonna be in the description. Hopefully you read that. But yeah, this game is definitely 13 plus. Loch Ness. A Loch Ness is a baby version of a Loch/Skinner. Just like Lochs, they will feed off sanity, but will not drain as much. They and Lochs speak backwards, making them hard to understand. And he has two forms, one where he's normal and one where he's crying. Another thing to note about him is that you can only have him appear when you're using a modifier, and he will not appear during vanilla gameplay. We'll talk about modifiers later. This is the Loch Ness life timeline. This is a baby Loch Ness, and if you want him to evolve into a Locht, you have to raise him to be a pure predator and violent killing machine. And this is a Skinner, raised to be a stealthy and deadly killer, usually raised by other Skinners. Timeless. Timeless is a humanoid entity that looks like Luke, one of our staff. That's the one you play as. Upon 10 minutes passing, he will fade and summon entities. You can telegraph his arrival if there is a gray aura around the room. Unknown. Recently, we found an entity that resembles the face of a devil. No one knows what his name is, and there's not much known about this entity. He seems to shapeshift into several faces that resemble entities while screaming. This guy and Timeless both have little to no things known about them, pretty much. Now let's talk about the modifiers. There are 17 modifiers. 3 of them are positive. 4, 8, 10 of them are orange, and 7 of them are red. These are good modifiers. These are orange modifiers. I already said that. These are medium modifiers, and these are hard modifiers. These modifiers all affect the gameplay pretty drastically, to be honest. So let's start with Healthy Mind. Healthy Mind is a modifier that just simply makes sanity draining a lot slower. You can tell that it goes really slowly. Not much to say here, other than the fact that sanity drains slower, obviously. So yeah. Next up, we got Compels Them. This modifier is also really simple. Entities can spawn a lot less. Very simple. Very easy to understand. Obsidian Floor is a tricky modifier to understand. Pretty much, in normal gameplay, there's a chance for Expulsion to actually spawn himself after he's done, meaning he can attack more than once at a time. Though, with Obsidian Floor, this is no longer the case, and he simply just doesn't do that. Tree Hunting is where Rapisaw cuts a lot more. Rapisaw usually cuts 1 to 4 times, but with this modifier, he cuts anywhere from 3 to 6 times. Okay, as you see here, this is Rapisaw.
I gotta go.
And now he's cutting a lot. He cut 4 times, even though one of them you got the idea. Attachment issues. Wait 1 second. As I was saying, attachment issues. Tracer and Sketcher are faster. Pretty self-explanatory, but I'll still show it off. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty fast.
Tracer, the Tracer.
Hoping you saw the video on my alt account, LG Scratch, which plays with vanilla. Okay, this is a better example. Look at how fast he is. He's like a bull.
Sketcher, the sketchy guy. Then I will
He's
lead
so
you to
fast.
your demise. If you touch me,
Oh.
then I will kill you.
Oh.
Or something edgy like that, I don't know.
Oh.
Sketcher, the sketcher, the
Oh,
sketcher,
you
the
really
sketcher.
do.
Sketcher, the sketcher, the sketcher.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but well,
He
yeah.
fell off. I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm going.
He's fast. Skinner appeared for 0.5 seconds, and speaking of Skinner, we got first sight. Skinner kills as soon as he comes out of the vents. Now what this means is, he usually looks around the room.
Follow me if you
but,
dare.
But with this modifier, he doesn't do that.
I am Sketcher,
So
the
you can
sketchy
see how
guy.
slow
Follow
he
me
is.
if you dare.
Okay, look at this. So he doesn't look around. It took me this long to show you that. Okay, next modifier is support a fan. Animatia yaps for a longer amount of time. I'll show you the audio when we talk about audio. I don't feel like showing a minute clip right now, so we'll do that later. No clip. Poltero no longer opens the door. Hyper-realistic ghost moment, I guess. I don't know. It's cool. So usually Poltero opens the door whenever he comes in. That's one of the main things that you can see from Poltero actually opening the door. Well, I mean, it's one of the main hints.
Hi. I'm Animatia, but you knew that already.
I'm getting to you. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like doing this. I'm just gonna show you what happens when it does happen. So, he is number 1. Boom. He doesn't open the door. Boom. You like that? He done open the door. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. I know, right? Isn't it awesome? Okay, the next modifier is unknown guidance. Tracer is literally silent. Ooh, very scary. Ooh, guide reference. Okay, so hopefully he spawns immediately.
Hi.
Okay. I put one of the R modifiers on to make spawns easier. We're getting to you. I said we're getting to you. I said we're oh my gosh. How many is gonna spawn? Oh, come on. Can't believe there are so many, expulsions. There it is. Okay. Tracer is completely silent. Yeah. It's not that bad of a modifier. But, you know, it can be deadly if you're not careful. Anyway, next modifier is daycare. This little guy is a Loch Ness. Loch Ness exists. You can see here he's a little boingy guy on your desk. And he has one feature and one feature only. To be like Locked, but small. He does less draining, and he also, is shorter, but loud. Yep. And this is when he starts draining your sanity more. As you can tell, it's a lot shorter than Locked. I am done with these idiots! Anyway, you get the idea. Anyway, next one's Under the Sea, another one where I don't need to wait for. Flood literally never goes away. Usually when you put him back up to the top of the screen, he will go away. This is not the case anymore. As you'll see here, he doesn't go away. He's not gonna go away. He won't ever go away. Yeah, this is really easy to understand. Like, this is such an easy modifier to understand. It's not even that bad of a modifier. It's probably going to get ranked back down to an orange. But it can be hard if you're not paying attention,
Follow me
or
if
if
you
Tracer
dare.
spawns. Because even though Tracer is a friendly
I am
entity,
Sketcher, the sketchy
technically,
guy, and I will
he
lead
is still
you
very
to
deadly
your
with a lot of
demise.
entities.
If you
Especially
touch me, then
Sketch. Next one is TikTok. This modifier makes Timeless spawn a lot more. AKA, instead of waiting 10 minutes, you wait 1 minute. Or, well, yeah, something like that. It's a little complicated. But this is one of the modifiers that was originally in the game for like a lot of the time. Back when I was using keybinds instead of buttons. That's him. That's the guy. That's unknown, also known as Fallen Angel. Isn't he so amazing? No one cares about him. Anyway, yeah, you can see that there's a whitish gray aura. This usually happens in normal gameplay, but it's a lot slower. And also, it apparently just disappeared for no reason. That's crazy. It's crazy. Thanks, Locked. Thanks, Locked. Made me more paranoid about my modifiers. Anyway, yeah. Pretty. Then, well, I mean, I wish this guy wasn't so loud, but he spawned.
Hi, I'm Anamedia, but you knew that already.
Yeah, he spawns a lot of guys. Next modifier we're going to be talking about is the one that was in the very first version of the game, Heck Mode. Entities spawn a lot more. It's a very obvious modifier on what it does. It's just like compels them. But it makes entities spawn every 1 to 5 seconds. So it's gotta be worth something to talk about it. Like, it's a cool modifier.
Hi, I'm Anamedia, but you knew that already. I wanted to talk to you about how you can change the world. That's right. You can change the world. But first off, make sure to heart and favorite this project. And make sure to follow LGV2.
Next modifier is Implosion. Expulsion spawns a whole lot. Meaning, every 1 to 5 seconds, he spawns himself again. This is also very obvious on what it does. But since Expulsion is such a hard entity to deal with sometimes, it's a pretty challenging modifier. Because he acts like both Skinner and Runner, but a lot faster. And also he can spawn with lots, which sucks because you can't press C while hiding. And these guys are really bad. Next one is I Am Rapisaw. Rapisaw marks last a lot longer. I don't think I need to showcase this one. Instead of 20 seconds, it lasts for 60 seconds. Isn't that so cool? So cool! Next one is Sprinter. He now sprints. Runner now sprints. He's insanely fast now. Yeah, he's very fast. I'll try to see if I can find him at some point, but he probably will spawn pretty short. You know, I didn't want him to spawn, I just wanted
Follow me if you dare.
specifically a red guy who comes out of the pocket. Runner? I know you want to run. Or sprint. Runner. 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 I said runner. Runner. I can't cut the video because of stupid Tracer.
Hi, I'm Anamedia, but you knew that already. I wanted to talk to you about how you can change the world. That's right. You can change the world. But first off, make sure to heart and favorite this project. And make sure to follow LGV2 for more amazing videos like this. I'm sure you know about...
Okay, please. Whoop, okay, Runner. I'm praying Runner. That is the wrong guy that comes out of a closet / vent.
Hi,
I don't want vents.
I'm Animedia, but you knew.
Runner. Why is it so hard to showcase a single modifier, man? Give me a good. Give me runner, bro. Runner. I said runner. I don't want Fallen Angel and or Skinner. I want Mr. Red Boy. Same mechanic, different guy. This guy is taking. Wait, he is taking his time, man. He's really taking his time. He is really. I'm trying to make commentary. Whoops, have to go to. Okay, just. Yeah, he sprints. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so cool? You gotta love that. Okay, final modifier. Transmission. Activation for Tracer and Sketchers decrease a lot. Instead of taking like 2.5 seconds, they take 0.5 seconds. I pray I get them immediately because I don't feel like dealing with all this.
The sketcher.
Very fast.
I am Sketcher
And
the
I mean
sketchy.
very fast.
And I will lead you to your demise. If you touch me, then I will kill
it's a
you.
hard
Or something
modifier.
edgy like that. I
Isn't
don't
that
know.
exciting?
Sketcher the sketcher.
Alright, now I'm gonna be showing you more about the in-the-game kind of stuff. More specifically, audio, because that's a pretty important part of this game. We have Axel. We have a sleepy noise. And we have his awakening noise. We have Runner. Isn't that so cool? Same audio here. We have Skinner. Boltero has no sound. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking there, but what sound would he make? Ooh. And then we have saliva sound. And then we have that's for when he eats you. Isn't that so cool? We have the two Animedia. I'll just let this speak for itself.
Hi, I'm Animedia, but you knew that already. I wanted to talk to you about how you can change the world. That's right. You can change the world. But first off, make sure to heart and favorite this project, and make sure to follow LGV2 for more amazing videos like this. I'm sure you know about pollution, and it really sucks, but you can change it. If you buy our overpriced products, you can raise our very real and totally not clickbait community to stop pollution. I hope this helped.
And then watch Animedia rant for like a minute.
Hi, I'm Animedia, as you knew. Listen, real talk. Why did you select this modifier? Is it because you are actually a fan of me? Maybe because I'm, cute? No, none of those? Maybe it's just because you want a challenge. That could be it. But if that is the case, my friend Rapisaw would be your go-to for noisy distractions. He has 2 modifiers, for goodness sakes. You already know I am probably the most annoying entity, and this talk probably isn't helping, but, I would like to make a change. As for that change, I don't want to clickbait anymore. The saving people, the merch, all of that was fake. And it sucks, really, because now I have a bad reputation. It's like, that one time I spent 50,000 on? Never mind. Point is, I'm a changed robot. I'm not wanting to be a spam bot now, but a helpful guide. Wait, what? There's already an entity like that? Nah, bro, I'm out.
Yeah, that was a lot of talking for no apparent reason. Don't we just love that? Next we have Rapisaw, who has a lot more of a simple audio stuff. By the way, all these were made with my voice. It's just I use some of these effects at the bottom here. Next we have Timeless. Just one audio. It was actually supposed to originally attack you and you had to hide, maybe? But I decided to just make him spawn entities because I felt like that would make a lot more sense. Time for Tracer!
Hi, follow me. Da 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 da. I am Tracer, the Tracy guy. I like to adventure throughout the basement. I am Tracer, the Tracy guy. Tracer, the Tracer, the Tracer, the Tracer, tracing along this basement. It may be scary, but I'm here to guide you. Tracer, the Tracy guy will save. Okay, bye.
And then for when you die.
Oh no, he fell off!
Whoop, time to go to Grillby's. And now I actually accidentally skipped locked, so breathing noise. Take some deep breaths. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Well, very fast now. We're almost up now. What if I name that? Going out for one. Siege string is our roster. Your memory is. You don't remember you.
And unreverse, this is.
We remember what you did. We remember your sorrows and your tragedies. But now we will finally kill you. I may not be the one, but someone here will. You aren't safe forever, Luke.
And here's the second one.
Well, we're from once Earth makes nice to you on, and then was on the special very first, and the mumps and then on the boss. The ash still says ross and I base, so you remember yourself.
And this is it unreversed.
Faltercate your memories. See beyond the stars as light shines. It's all but none in this moment. You're forever trapped in our domain, and now you can't escape. There is no more freedom for you, Luke. Well,
It makes it pretty apparent that Locked knows your name, huh? Here's Sketcher.
Follow me if you dare. I am Sketcher, the sketchy guy, and I will lead you to your demise. If you touch me, then I will kill you, or something edgy like that, I don't know. Sketcher, the Sketcher, the Sketcher, the Sketcher, Sketcher, the Sketcher, the Sketcher, the Sketcher. I know this basement is scary, but you know, Sketcher is gonna happy to haunt you. I am here to haunt your dreams.
I gotta go. Oh no, he fell off. I don't care. I'm going now. Bye. Yeah, pretty simple voice lines for him. We have Fallen Angel with 5 voice lines that go off at once. Volume warning ahead. I think this is reversed. No, never mind, it's not. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. All that combined makes this. Yeah, pretty dark. And this is the only other sound for this guy. On reverse. Yeah, I mean, what are you expecting? It's still crying both sides. It's not like some hidden message or anything. Honestly, not much else to talk about the game. I recommend you check out my my other account on. I cannot speak. I recommend you check out my other video on my alt account, LG Scratches, because that goes more into the gameplay side of it, while this video was more about the code and the sounds and how everything works. So yeah. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.